just booked a flight. NYLA. Trapping all the way. Listen. Get in here. Listen, I told you about bringing him to my spot. Right now, we talking about people telling homie, I don't trust him. Who is that? You went to school with him. Man, move. Come inside, man. Yo, bro, you can't come inside. Chill. Come, close the door. Yo, Terry White, y'all. Terry White. Listen. Terry White, okay, was telling since 9-3. You heard what I said? 9-Trey, homie. You ever heard of 6ix9ine, them niggas? There was 9-Trey? Nigga was telling since 9-Trey, homie. Sound like 9-Trey. Sound like 6ix9ine, homie. He was telling him it was 9-3 since off to Agent Prater. I don't know the man name, son. Prater. Whatever the man name is, I know he was doing some of that to him. But guess what happened, y'all? The man got scammed. He got arrested and he still got locked up. The agent played them, the officer, whatever you want to call him, played them, bro. Straight played them, yo. So you already know the vibe, son. This is Udo on Go. This is the Go Network. You already know, man. Subscribe to the Go Gang. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a like. You already know. And share this video, man. Share this video. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. So we're going to be going through a breakdown. Whew, this whole case is, yo, bro, I'm not even gonna hold you. I just want to check and make sure that everything with the sounds and everything is all copacetic with what we're doing here. You heard? Let me just check on something real quick for you. Just to make sure I'm right. Make sure my sound is up. Yeah. Sound is right. Y'all drop a like from the way in. Everybody drop likes from the way in. That's how we doing it. Showing nothing but love. And this is how we look, so that's how we gonna do it. Just drop a like. Everybody drop a like on the way in. YouTube gives us all a like and a dislike when we go on channels. When I go into a channel, I'm watching something. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I dislike it. Simple. That's all it is. Just like in real life. I tell you I like something if I do, or I tell you I don't if I don't, bro. Simple. I don't run around acting shy. No, I'm not shy. I tell people what I think. So tell me what you think. You like something? You like what these guys are saying? You don't? React to it. That's all it is. So let's get into some of this. I do want to go into a quick breakdown, though. Hold up. Let's go into a quick breakdown. First, let's go into a quick breakdown of this, okay? Of this. Let's start from right here real quick. We're going to do a quick breakdown, all right? Okay, he goes into when he's talking to the aides and he say, yo, how old are you, bro? He's like, yo, I'm 47 years old. He break it down. And then remember, this is in court. So the lawyer is asking him questions in court. But I'm rough drafting the court into the situation that's happening on the street as the guy's asking him the questions. You see what I'm saying? So the lawyer talking to him, so boom. So Mr. Prater, that's the guy's name. So when you were told by Mr. Prater that if you told him whatever you told him was true, that you could walk away, he said, yeah, that's correct. And were you told that and then people started objecting. Then he says, okay, so did you ask Mr. Prater what he meant by you would be able to help to the end if you wanted to get the help? Like if you wanted to get let go, you're gonna have to help till the end. What does that mean, help till the end, right? But you're a rat, you're gonna know what this means. So he says, yes, I did know what that meant. He says, well, did he tell you? Well, he told me that if I cooperated and was truthful in my statements, that he was going to let me walk. So I'm like, that's crazy. You're already on your rat mission. Cool. Then he said, okay, do you have a copy of the transcripts there, whatever the case may be? So he says, all right, cool. So you go about reading it. They objecting. He says, well, I'll rephrase it, whatever the case may be. Then he says, do you recall him saying that you got to be willing to help me all the way through the end, though? You know what I'm saying? He says, yeah. They go through the breakdown of that. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? And then he says, yeah. He said that I'd have to make a statement, though. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll let me go home. Boom. They start objecting. They start withdrawing admissions, right? They start withdrawing admissions and all these things. Okay, right? They start making admissions. Let's see. Sustain. Okay, that's right. Okay, did it come a time that he took the handcuffs off? He started talking about the handcuffs. Yo, did he take the handcuffs off you? Like, boom. Then he asked him a slick question. The lawyer was like, yo, So you knew you was gonna tell. So like, did you know like you was guaranteeing that he would take off the cuffs off you? I'll give you the way that he kind of broke it down to him. So he's like, okay. He was like, all right. I said, yes, he did. He said, was that before or after you told him about Mexico? Because he was asking about Mexico. Told him that, yo, you're gonna have to make a statement. You're gonna have to call some Mexico connect or whatever Mexico. You wanna call Mexico, and you're gonna have to make a statement, whatever the case, and then you'll let you walk. This was supposed to be the play from the agent or the guy. Boom, officer, whatever. Feel me? So he's like, yo, was that before or after Mexico? He's like, nah, that's before. So, okay. He's like, so, and then thereafter you made a call to Mexico, is that right? He said, yes. Then he made the call to Mexico. He said, and why did you make the call to Mexico and cooperate? Because he told me that if I cooperate to the end and if I make a statement, you know, and make a phone call, that he already called the district attorney's office already and was going to let me go though. So I'm like, all right, cool. So now they go into the next cross-examinations of it, right? So when they go into the cross-examinations of it, boom, right? So rap bastard, where he at? This him? Cooperate to the end. Look at him. Terry, if I cooperated. If I cooperated, Terry. Sad with you. Sad with you. So look, boom, peep it. So this the kicker right here, y'all. This the kicker. Kicker, back flipper. Look, boom. So look, this is the cross-examination of Mr. Martin. That's the prosecutor that's coming on his ass now. Like, yo, bro, listen, let's go, man. Let's get to this work. You know what I mean? I'm not playing with you, bro. You ain't going to Javante Stevens and YSL. What do you mean? We throwing your ass in the building. Don't you worry about that. 10 years, nigga. 10 years. We ain't playing with you. Because you's a rat. Look, Mr. White, how many felonies have you been convicted of? 2. One of them was for heroin possession. You were sentenced by Judge Shube to probation. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. And that was when you were, how old, about 20, 21? He said, yeah, that's correct. And the second conviction is for cocaine distribution. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. And when you were convicted of the cocaine distribution, in 1993, I think that was, okay, so it was 93, okay. And did you cooperate in that case? I did. Get out the way of cooperation. Right? So boom. Yes, I did. He said, so you know the ropes about cooperating then, don't you? He called the man a blatant rat in his face. He said, well, you know all about the ropes, man, don't you? That's exactly what I'm saying. How does Terry says that's exactly what I'm saying in an open courtroom, bro? These snitches is getting too bold, too cold, bruh. It was snowing every day in New York. Just yesterday it was snowing. Today, thank God it's not. But bro, these people's colder than New York, bro. I had on an Eskimo's whole get up on yesterday. Whole get up, nigga. The galoshes and all that. Yo, bro, I was like this, warm. Had the seal mittens on. He colder than that. Bruh, he said, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. So when you're toying with Agent Prater, this is the thing I'm talking about. Look, he said, so when you're toying with Agent Prater and you want to set the conditions under which you cooperate, and when you tell him about these cuffs and this and this and that, so because you know what you're doing, because you know all about cooperating, so you know what you're doing with him. This is how this guy's good. This prosecutor guy's pretty good. So he says, so you're trying to get him to take the handcuffs off you, right? He says, you could rephrase the question if you want. He said, okay, you wanted to set the conditions under which you cooperated. What are you saying? I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. I'm saying you wanted to set the conditions under which you cooperated. The man ain't changed not one word in the thing. He just brought the same sentence back, bro. Listen, bro, I ain't saying nothing difficult. You wanted to set the conditions of when you cooperated, right? He said, I could not set the conditions. You could request the handcuffs to come off. He said, I did requested them, and he guaranteed me that. Yeah, he did guarantee me. Answer my question. You requested this, right? He says, yeah. He says, so what are you guaranteeing? He said, no, I asked him, was it a guarantee? Was it a guarantee? Is he guaranteeing what he's saying? That's what I was asking him. He said, so what was he saying then? He said, he was saying that he was going to let me go. So when did he say that? Can I check? He goes about checking. Please do. Go ahead. Let me check. Okay, this is what I'm saying right here. He told me, okay, wait a minute. Before you start, you got to name it. They're going about naming the document. Boom, 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 boom. Exhibits. It's exhibit this, it's exhibit that, it's exhibit this. He's reading it. Da, 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 da. Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. First of all, it's the transcript. I know it's da, 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 da. Sorry, Your Honor. Miss Singer, that's his lawyer. His lawyer tapes. Boom. All right. What is your recollection of what you said? what I said. Yes, sir. Or what he said. Either one. I'll take either one. Okay, well, Mr. Prater said that he told me that I was going to be able to, if I cooperated, that he already had talked to the district attorney and that, and if I cooperated and made a statement, and if I helped him to the end, and that, and I asked him what was the end, you know what I mean? And he told me what I'd have to do, you know, cooperate or make statements. And that's what I did. I made the statement. And when I made the phone call and he unhandcuffed me, I'm sorry, you made the statement in the phone call? He said, you know, when I took that as a statement when I was telling him what I was going to do, you know what I mean? He says, when did you make that statement? When did you actually take that statement and make that statement? He says, no, what I'm trying to say is the statement was when I was telling him what I was going to do and I made the phone call. Okay. So when I made the phone call, like you said, I know what cooperating is, he says. And when he told me that he had already made the phone call to the prosecutor. So that's when I knew that he was probably talking about you and telling the truth. So he could probably let me go because, you know, you was my prosecutor. And when I cooperated with you, you let me go too. Nasty work. The man was cooperating all over the place. You heard? He was cooperating with Fuzz, Prater, him. This the prosecution got us in the court. So not only did he cooperate with the man in the past, or whenever he did, he just blew the man up in middle court. Talking about, when I cooperated with you, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking he could let me go because you let me go. What? Me and you made a deal, fool. It was a cooperation. I ain't say blow me up. I'm the prosecutor. I get it, but God, geez, right? So look what the prosecutor says to this, because the nigga's hot. He's snitching on the prosecutor, too. Sometimes y'all snitches get out of control. You start snitching on the people that allow you to snitch. This is nuts. Look, he's the one that gave you the cheese, homie. You can't bite the hand that cheese you. How you bite the hand that cheesed you, homie? Come on, you's a rat. You the wrong kind, because you biting the hand that cheesed you. He the one who gave you your first bit of cheese so you could start being a rat. Turn Mickey, Minnie Mouse. You know what I mean? Shit's crazy. Anyway, boom. He's like, you know what I mean? Because when I cooperated with you, you let me go. You know what I mean? Is that true? That's true, right? He's like, first of all, let's get this clear. Listen to this, y'all. Let's get this clear, son. I made you stay in prison for more than 10 years, sir, before you even got a reduction. And then the judge let you go, not me, correct? No, well, I filed a motion that enabled the judge to do that, because you was telling. He didn't say that part, I just threw it in there, but the judge is the one that reduced your sentence, sir. That was not me. So, well, what I'm saying is that when he told me about he had talked to the prosecutor, I knew that was a fact because I had dealt with you myself. And how did you know that was a fact? Just because he dealt with me? Just because you dealt with me? Because like I said, when I cooperated with you, you let me go. Well, he lied to you before, didn't he? I didn't know he was lying to me until he didn't let me go. That's the only time I knew he was lying to me, y'all. Nasty work. Nasty work. But he got exactly his just desserts. Because he was playing games and the agent said, nah, so you gonna cooperate with me? Nah, I'm gonna let you go. All that, bro. Just work with me. Tell me about Mexico. Tell me about all that. Make the phone calls. Write the statement to back it up. Make sure I got the things I need, bro. You little rat bastard. And then let him fly. Then let him fly, bro. Then let him fly. Left him out to dry, son. She said, so in your mind, you had cooperated sufficiently where you lived up to what you thought he was promising you. Absolutely. If I had, when he told me, we had talked 30, 40 minutes, and I never said anything to him. But when he told me that, he said, he called the prosecutor and he told me, because I know that to be a fact, when he told me that, that's when I made that phone call. And that's when you made the decision to cooperate, not until you heard the word, I'm going to let you go. That's when you decided to cooperate? What you mean? Up until you heard Agent Prater say, I am going to let you go. That, and also that he called And he talked to the prosecutor, and he told me that he had. So I just believed it. Were you present when he talked to the prosecutor? I wasn't present, but how do you know that he even talked to the prosecutor? But he's okay. Okay, at one time, Mr. Martin, and you're cutting him off, so one at a time. Because he's the DEA agent, so I believed him. There was nothing he could have told me that I wouldn't have believed. All right. Now that you are aware that we have many, many recorded conversations with you, I am aware of that. And you talk in those conversations about Mr. Garland. Objection. Objection. Listen to me. I love y'all all. I want y'all all to make sure that y'all hitting the subscribe button right now. Hit the subscribe button, notify the button, because right now we're going through some streams and we're going to get through a lot of his content. Okay? My next stream that I have scheduled is about him implicating Big Meech and how he's going to go about going at Tammy's credibility in his court case, because she's the CSI. She's the confidential informant. Okay, so subscribe to the channel, hit notification. I got one scheduled to go live at 1 o'clock right now at 1. So let me just do a little 1-2 prep for 2 minutes, and then I will be live at 1 o'clock, and we will be talking about Big Meech, and we will be talking about the cooperation and how he was trying to shatter Tammy's credibility of how she was a rat to him. So salute to y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Turn the notification bells on. Subscribe to all of the channels that's linked to my channel. You can hit the Cash App. Salute to everybody that's hitting the Cash App, donating to the Go Network. I appreciate y'all all. Uda, Uda, Uda. We always on Go. Share this video.